And good Tuesday evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Tim Seaman.
And I'm Betsy Singer. The state of Nebraska could be returning more than $350 million in federal funding that was being used to help residents get reliable internet.
It's all due to recent changes to the program and how the state is implementing those changes. KCAU-9 reporter Tyler Euchner spoke with a broadband company today that applied for funding, and he learned about how important that internet is for residents in rural areas. It's our top story tonight at 10.
Thanks, Tim and Betsy. Nebraska was allocated $405 million from the Broadband Equity Access and Deployment Program on June 2023. The BEAD program was a part of a over $1 trillion infrastructure law passed in 2021 in an effort to get broadband access of at least 100 to 200 megabytes per second to underserved communities. Companies were able to submit their applications earlier this year, one of them being the Northeast Nebraska Telephone Company.
We thought we had 4 areas that we were very certain to get. We didn't know for sure, but we were obviously in a bidding contest. But we had 4 areas where they were adjacent to our property, and they would have added to our company, and they also would have provided service to people that we know are clamoring for it.
In June, the federal government changed regulations to the program. Previously, the program applied to end-to-end fiber companies, but now wireless and satellite companies can apply for funding.
Like 58% of the BEAD money went to wireless internet providers, 33% went to satellites like Starlink, and then only 9% of it went to fiber providers like this.
Applications were pulled due to the changes, and McElroy ended up not reapplying, originally paying per project, but now per household being provided internet. According to the Nebraska Broadband Office, out of nearly 800,000 broadband serviceable locations, more than 12,000 are underserved, while over 17,000 are unserved. One rural Dakota County resident says she's lived in her home for nearly 40 years, and internet has always been a struggle.
The strength wasn't very good, so like we would be on a Zoom call and it would kick us off, or we'd be trying to do something with the computer and then it would just say we lost our connection, and so it was super sporadic.
Currently, Kincaid is using Starlink for internet.
It's been a little bit better, actually.
While it works well for Kincaid and her family, wireless and satellite internet can be unreliable.
You have a lot of interference, things that you can't control. You can't control the weather, you can't control foliage on trees, you can't control the humidity coming off the corn that kills your signal. All those things factor into any sort of wireless service.
Back in 2023, Iowa received $415 million from BEAD, and if a final proposal gets approved, officials will use $220 million to improve broadband, compared to Nebraska, which plans to use $44 million. In studio, Tyler Euchner, KCAU.